Okay, so good morning to everyone. So for today's topic, forms of government. So before I start, I would like to apologize for any unnecessary or background noises. So let's proceed. Forms of government. The form of government is essentially determined by the number of rulers, the way power is exercised by these rulers, and the ideologies that guide the government. So, ang form of government nakabase yan sa number of rulers. Isa lang ba, dalawa, or marami? The way power is exercised by these rulers, paano nila ini-exercise yung power na binigay sa kanila or yung authority na meron sa kanila. So, paano nila pinamumunuan yung isang lugar or yung isang community. And lastly, the ideologies that guide the government. So, we have different ideologies uh, which I discussed before. So, one is conservatism. We also have liberalism, anarchism. So, that's the form of ideologies. It was in ancient Greece that the forms of government that we know today were founded, such as democracy, oligarchy, and tyranny. So, for democracy, it's the rule of the people or many. So, majority wins. Kung sino yung mas pinili ng nakakarami, so ibig sabihin siya yung uupo sa government. Oligarchy, rule of the privileged few. So, kung sino yung privilege, siya yung merong kakayanan na makaupo dun sa government. Then lastly, the tyranny. So, rule of one individual. So, isa lang yung namumuno pero yung lahat ng decision sa kanyang nasasakupan, sa kanya nakadepende yun. Okay? So, yung tatlong government na yan, yung tatlong form of government, so founded pa yan in ancient Greece. So, inonote natin, so it is interesting to know that Aristotle considered the three forms of government as examples of bad governments. So, itong tatlong to, democracy, oligarchy, and tyranny, para kay Aristotle, lahat sila bad government. So, lahat sila bad, as in masama. Pero in politics na libro ng ginawa niya, he included the good version of each form of bad government. So, merong libro si Aristotle na ang tawag or ang title is Politics. Tapos, in-include niya doon yung mga counterparts nitong tatlong sinasabi niyang bad government. So, kung merong bad government, meron din para sa kanya na good government. So, first is the kingship or monarchy. So, para kay Aristotle, it is the good version of tyranny. Why? Because the leader rules the people with wisdom and virtue. Unlike the tyranny, the leader is possessed with extreme desire to improve and empower himself or herself rather than promote welfare to his or her constituents. So, pag monarchy kasi, uh, king and queen. So, sila yung nagli-lead. So, sila yung nagli-lead dun sa bansa nila or sa country nila. Tapos, yung way of leadership nila, it is guided by wisdom and virtue. So, hindi katulad kay tyranny na sobrang merong kagustuhan na i-improve or talagang iangat yung sarili niya. Kumbaga, kay tyranny, nakafocus lang siya, self-centered siya, nakafocus lang siya sa kanyang sarili. Kumbaga, yung pagdating kay tyranny, kapag nagdesisyon yung leader doon, kay tyranny, ano man yung magiging kahinatnan ng kanyang decision, basta magbe-benefit or maaangat yung sarili niya. Hindi katulad kay monarchy kapag nag-decide yung monarch doon sa nasasakupan niya. Inaalala yung stake ng kanyang nasasakupan, kung ano ba yung magiging benefits, ano yung magiging kahinatnan. So, ganun yung pinagkaiba nila. So, kaya sinasabi ni Aristotle na si monarchy ay good version of tyranny. In short, si tyranny, medyo may pagkasakim. Pagkasakim siya sa kanyang power. Kasi yung power na yun, para sa kanya, kailangan siya lang yung magbe-benefit. Wala siyang pakialam or hindi niya masyadong pinakakialamanan yung welfare ng kanyang constituents. Next, aristocracy. So, aristocracy is the rule of privileged few, is seen by Aristotle as the good version of oligarchy. So, because those who are in power belong to the upper class, that's the assumption of virtue. So, kay aristocracy, um, good version siya ng oligarchy. Para kasi kay aristocracy, kung sino talaga yung nasa upper class, kung sino talaga yung nasa upper class, siya yung mamumuno. Okay? Siya yung merong kakayanan talaga ng mamuno. So, para kay Aristotle, dahil nga yun ang galing sa upper class, yung mamumuno, merong virtue na pinanghahawakan. At least merong pang morality and dignity na pinanghahawakan itong si aristocrat leader na to. So, unlike a oligarchy. Then, polity is the good version of democracy according to Aristotle. So, polity is essentially the same as democracy as the role of the people in general. However, polity stresses the involvement of the middle class in ruling, which is its crucial character. The middle class is important because, according to Aristotle, they make up most of the society, thus they represent the greater interest. So, si polity, good version siya ng democracy. So, kung papansinin kasi natin, ang democracy naman kasi, same lang kay polity, rule of the people in general, ibig sabihin majority wins. Kung ano yung gusto ng tao, ng nakakarami, siya yung uupo dun sa government. Pero, pag sinabi kasi natin democracy, usually, ang tumatakbo sa candidacy sa government ay yung merong pera. Yung nakakaangat talaga sa buhay, as in mayaman. May connection. Di ba? Wala pa tayong nababalitaan. Example na lang si Philippines. Wala pa tayong nababalitaan na kandidato na nanggaling talaga sa middle class. Lahat ng kandidato natin maraming pera, mayaman, may connection. Kung hindi may connection, talagang nakaupo na sa Senado. Yung wala tayong nababalitaan or wala tayong nakikita na candidate na nanggaling lang sa average class. Yung tipong nakatira lang sa simpleng bahay, yung mga ganon, yung walang connection, hindi ganon kalaki ang pera. Yun. Pagdating kasi kay polity, ini-involve nila sa candidacy of government yung kanilang middle class. So, hinahayaan nila na tumakbo yung people or yung tao na galing sa middle class. Bakit? Kasi para kay Aristotle, pagdating kay polity, yung middle class kasi, sila yung mas maraming porsyento na sa pagbuo ng society. Ibig sabihin, kapag merong nanalo na tao coming from the middle class, maraming magbe-benefit kasi pwedeng yung mauupo na middle class na yun sa government, yung plataforma niya or yung program niya, usually or tendency magbe-benefit talaga yung middle class. Okay? Talagang may intindihan ng leader na yun. Ano yung pinanggagalingan ng middle class? Ganun yung tinutukoy ni Aristotle pagdating kay polity. I-involve si middle class pagdating sa government. Yung pag-upo sa government. So, we have the other forms of government. So, monarchy versus republic. Both forms have an individual holding the power as head of state. But monarchy is ruled by king and is hereditary. So, yun nga, monarchy ruled by king and namamana siya. So, kung sino yung king, tapos kung yung anak niya, so yan, siya din yung susunod na mamumuno. Kumbaga, mapapasa lang yung trono dun sa pamilya niya, sa anak niya, basically. So, ganun ang monarchy. So, namamana siya. Excuse me. Tapos, republic, usually ruled by a president chosen by the people through election. So, kay monarchy, namamana. So, wala nang botohan na nangyayari. Kay republic, pinamumunuan siya. Ang tawag sa namumuno ay president, pero itong president na to is chosen through election. So, pinili itong president na to sa pamamagitan ng election. So, nagkaroon ng election. Ng botohan. Next, autocracy versus democracy. In autocracy, power is held by a single self-appointed ruler, its absolute form being the dictatorship. In democracy, power resides with the people as they have the ability to select their leader and directly or indirectly involve themselves in politics and governance. So, kay autocracy, yung power held by single. Tapos, yung kung sino man yung namumuno kay autocracy, it is self-appointed ruler. Kung baga, in-appoint mo lang, appointed lang, tapos, self-appointed pa siya. Kung baga, ikaw yung nanguna. Ikaw yung nanguna o ako, ikaw yung nagsabi na mamumuno ka, ikaw yung magiging ruler. Kay democracy kasi, nakadepende yan kung sino yung magiging ruler sa mga tao. Ang mga tao, meron silang kakayanan, meron silang karapatan na pumili ng kanilang leader. Tapos, ang mga tao, directly or indirectly involve themselves. So, ibig sabihin, sabi ko nga, merong karapatan. So, meron silang karapatan na pumili, meron din silang karapatan na huwag pumili. Kumbaga, yung karapatan na yun, hindi pinipilit sa kanila. Hinahayaan na kung ayaw mo bumoto, di huwag kang bumoto. Pero, syempre, ang gara lang, hindi ka bumoto, pero, pagdating ng, meron nang nakaupo, saka magre-reklamo. So, ganun yung sa democracy. So, merong karapatan ang tao. Next, unitary versus the federal state. Ayan. So, unitary has a central government holding power with the capability to delegate or take back authority and function to and from lower levels of offices. Federal state has a central government with the main function of uniting several self-governing states or regions. So, pag sinabi natin na unitary, so wala siyang hierarchy of sovereign powers. So, ibig sabihin, yung pamumuno sa isang lugar, centralized siya. Though na merong maliliit na government or merong mga local units ng government, yung decision making is nakadepende pa rin kay unitary, dun sa pinaka-central government. Ganun siya. So, pero kay federal kasi, multiple hierarchy level siya. So, meron talaga tayong central government, tapos merong yung mga nasa local unit of government, yun nga yung mga nasa provinces. So, merong balance. Kumbaga, there's a power and responsibility shared between the national and local levels. So, si federal government, meron siyang power na bigyan ng karapatan itong si mga local levels na mamuno para sa sarili nila. Ibig sabihin, yung decision-wise, pwede mag-desisyon yung mga nasa local levels. Unlike kay unitary, hindi pa pwedeng basta-basta mag-desisyon. Kailangan i-consult niya kay central government. Ganon si unitary. Ulit, si unitary, once na magde-decision yung mga local levels na nasasakupan niya, hindi basta-basta kasi kailangan i-consult muna ni local levels yung kanyang decision kay central government. Unlike kay federal, meron silang kakayanan na mag-desisyon para sa locality nila. So, example ng unitary is yung UK, France, ano pa ba yung Japan, China. So, best example is China. So, yun yung unitary. Meron silang unitary. Tapos yung Saudi Arabia. So, unitary form of government sila. Tapos, pag federal kasi, best example yun is yung United States. So, ganun siya. Next, theocracy. Form of government that is composed of the joint rule of the church and the state or the domination of the state by the church. So, pag sinabi natin theocracy, form siya ng government na merong merong bilang si church. Kumbaga merong pwedeng mangialam si church sa government. Involved si church sa way of governing sa isang lugar. So, ganun lang siya. Theocracy yung tawag sa kanya. Basta kapag may involved na si church or basta meron ng involvement ang simbahan sa government, theocracy na tawag. Pero usually kasi sa atin, hindi pinapakialamanan ng simbahan ang government. Kumbaga, hindi dapat sila makisawsaw sa mga issue, sa mga usapin na patungkol sa government. So, ganun yung usual na nangyayari sa atin. So that's all for today's discussion. So, I do hope meron tayong matutunan for this day. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for lending your time with me. So, again, thank you. So, have a nice day. Then, God bless us all.